Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Kreators Klub with Kimmi, the podcast where creators, entrepreneurs, and dreamers learn how to turn their knowledge, passion, and creativity into multiple streams of income. I'm your host, Kimmi, and each episode is packed with practical tips on YouTube, podcasting, digital products, online courses, AI, branding, content creation, and building a business that works for you. Whether you're just starting or ready to go to the next level, you're in the right place. So grab your notebook, your favorite drink, and let's create, grow, and build something amazing together. Let's get started. Enjoy. Content, what's up? Welcome. I know you are here for the video. We're going to get right into it. Today we are talking about how long should your videos be in order to grow faster. How long should they be? So first of all, we're going to talk about shorts versus long form, the benefits, okay? So a short is typically 30 seconds or less, okay? When you go to upload a long form, it'll ask you, would you like to cut this video into a short? And you can cut it down to 15 seconds. You can do a lot of talking in 15 seconds, guys. When you do a short video, you want to make sure you get straight to the topic, though. Ain't no whole lot of room for chit chat. Welcome to the channel. I'm such and such. No, you got to get right to it because that first 3 seconds is crucial. So even a lot of my videos now, I cut out some of the chit chat. I'm like, nah, we ain't just talking to be talking, to stretch out the time. When you do a short, you got to get right to it so the people will keep watching it. Okay. Then you have the long form content, which is anywhere from, most people recommend, including myself, that's anywhere from I like to say from 7 to 12 minutes, from 7 to 12. Why? Because most people are only going to watch probably like the first 4 or 5 minutes of the video. As they grow to like you, love you, and trust you, they're going to watch the whole thing to the end because they just going to want to know what's going on with you. Whatever you're talking about, they're going to want to say, hey, I need more of this. So you want to make sure that you do the long form video, to me, in my opinion, like 7 to 12 minutes, okay? That's the sweet spot. And you can find something to talk about 7 to 12 minutes. That's why you always hear me say, find a topic that you're passionate about so that you can talk about it effortlessly. You shouldn't have to be sitting here like, well, and it's hemming and hawing trying to fill time. No, you need to be able to get right to the point, even on your long form video. Now, long form does give you a little bit more time because if they watch like the first 2 or 3 minutes and they kind of really into you, just like dating somebody, if they really into you, they're going to be curious. What is she talking about? What is he talking about? What's the rest of it, Because you can't get 12 minutes worth of stuff in 4 minutes. I mean, if the video is supposed to be 12 minutes, you trying to bake a chocolate chip cake, and now you give them just the first couple things of what they need to do, a recipe. Now they need to watch the whole thing so they can know how to bake the cake and how it can come out good, or chocolate chip cookies, right? So that's your first tip, is the short video should be usually 15 seconds or less. Thank you for joining and liking the video. Your short form should be 15 seconds or less. Long form needs to be about that, again, 7 to 12 minutes sweet spot, okay? The ideal video length by niche. So again, when you're putting out content and you're trying to see how long your video should be, you want to make sure that the video is sufficient. So for example, if, again, going back to the chocolate chip cookie one, if it really takes me 12 minutes to show them how to do these cookies, I cannot shorten that, right? And people could expect that it's going to take about 12 minutes for you to teach them how to bake a cookie. It's going to take them 12 minutes. It's going to take you 12 minutes to talk about the ingredients, why you chose semi-chocolate over regular chocolate, or why did you choose dark chocolate over milk chocolate. It's going to take you a little time to explain that. So people's expectation when they come to your video is that, yes, I already know when I sit down and watch this video, it's going to take me longer. Now, if you're just coming on here and I just want to point out one thing to you and say, hey, what's an example? If I just want to tell you about a paper towel, for example, and I want to say, hey, I use this brand of paper towel, I really like it. Well, do I need to talk about that for 12 minutes? Probably not. I probably could show you in a couple few seconds why I like this paper towel. It's very absorbent. It picks up water quickly. I like the color. I like the size. I like the texture, something like that. But you wouldn't expect somebody to talk 2 hours about a piece of paper towel, right? So it depends on what the niche is, what the topic is, whatever the topic is. So topic specific, just like YouTube will ask you when you're uploading a video, is this video for children? And if it's for children, you need to put that. But if it's for older people, it's no big deal. But they need to know, what is it about? Who is it for? So depending on what your niche is, that's what's going to determine how long your video should be too. Okay. Hey, Ajana. Hi, Ajana. How are you? Do you have a YouTube channel? Thinking about starting one? So our next tip, though, for how long your video should be is going to depend on if it's a live or an upload. So there's different strategies when it comes to that. When you're doing a live, when I go live on my channels, I like to stay live for at least 30 minutes. At least 30 minutes. And typically I can do that because I have people asking me questions. You may have a YouTube channel. I'm engaging with the comments. So I could typically talk. Hey, Jackson M. I could typically talk here for 30 minutes easily. Again, because I'm engaging with the audience. Do you have a YouTube channel? What is it about? Let me look at your numbers. I can't do that today because I'm on my mobile device, but sometimes I will. Right. So see, that's what people are saying. So, and the point of trying to make your videos longer, guys, again, is not just to have them long to be long, but you want the audience to actually learn something. And that's what's going to help you with that watch time. Right now, at the time of this recording, you need to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And that's a lot of time people need to be watching your information. Now, I have 3 YouTube channels. This channel, I am rebranding it. It used to be about just business. And I realized when I stopped doing it, I stopped filming on this from a year. And people were like, really watching my information, right? So I said, you know what, let me get back into doing my videos. Let me get back to this channel. So that's what I started doing, and it's been amazing. So don't give up. And I had kind of quit because I had 3 channels. So my other one is my main bread and butter. This one is just something I'm very passionate about, helping people with content, helping them grow their own YouTube channels. And not only grow YouTube, but I want to take people to the next level. Start your YouTube channel. Then you can start a podcast, write an ebook, sell templates. It's all kind of things you can do in this digital space. So that's what the Kreators Klub is all about, helping you to maximize the money that can be made in this digital space. Where are you from? I am from Detroit, Michigan. So now we have the strategy again of live. So that's when you go live again, you want to be able to talk. You have a YouTube channel. Okay. What is your channel about? And how's your channel doing? So when it comes to lives, though, again, I can sit here and talk, and you want to be able to have a topic that I keep saying you're passionate about, that you can keep talking to people. Oh, great. Okay. Do you go live on your channel? Do you go live? So the upload strategy. The upload strategy is either I'm going to go live here for 30 minutes, or I'm going to upload 3 different videos at 10 minutes a piece, maybe. Or 12 minutes. Remember I told you 12 minutes was the sweet spot. So I'm going to go live on this channel, and not live, rather. I'm going to upload 3 videos because this is live, y'all. I'm going to go live on this channel and upload 3 different videos at 12 minutes each. So 3 times 12 is what? 36. So that's 36 minutes for 3 different videos. So you got to look at the watch time again. So you got options. I can come on here once a week. We're going to talk 30 minutes and keep it moving. Or I'm going to upload 3 different videos at 12 minutes each. And that's 36 minutes. It still gives me the same goal. Okay. Is which the watch time. I don't have much subs. Okay. So why do you think you don't have any subs? Is it your information? Is it your information? And are you getting straight to it? Are you asking people to subscribe? Like I'm getting ready to do now. Go ahead, like, subscribe to my channel. And you do have to ask people. I know the mindset nowadays is you don't have to ask people. If they like your stuff, they will do it. But what I have found is if you don't ask people to do it, they don't know what to do sometimes. We don't know what to do as humans. So yes, I'm going to ask you right now, subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Okay? So yes, start asking people to subscribe though, okay? How long have you had your channel, Ajana? How long? Okay? And is it something you're passionate about? Is it something you're passionate about? Let me know. So my next tip for you is viewer retention is important. viewer retention is important. Have you had it 1 year, 2 years, 3 years? Just give me an idea how long you think you had the channel. Like this channel I've had for 3 years, but again, technically I've had it for 2.5. But I just started refocusing on it this year, even though people were still watching it. That's the thing about content. This is the thing about content and why you want to get a YouTube channel that is doing something. Even though I wasn't doing anything with the channel, my videos were still out there. People were still watching them. I was getting check marks on my channel, like some of my analytics. And I was like, wait a minute, people still watching that? I hadn't even looked at the channel, but people were still looking at my videos. Some of the videos that I put out that only had 1 or 2 views, and I was like, dog, ain't nobody watching that. Now they got like 40 or 50 views on them, all green check marks. All green means that the number of people watching it. It also means the click-through rate, people like the thumbnail, and then how long they're watching it. That's the trifecta. If you get all 3 green, you are rocking and rolling on that video, okay? If for some reason the click-through rate is not good, that's the second analytic. If for some reason that number is not good, you want to try to change your thumbnail, change your title. I often find when I change my thumbnail, everything else works. Everything else works. But whenever I do go to change the thumbnail, I also change the title. So you've had your channel for 8 days. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit longer than that. Okay. How many videos do you have on your channel, Jonna? How many videos? So let's talk about number 4, why viewer retention is important. Because again, you got to get that watch time. You got to get 4,000 watch hours. You got 17 videos. Yeah, it's going to be at least probably 25 to 50 videos before you actually start getting some traction. Do you mind sharing what the topic of your channel is? Do you mind sharing? And again, I don't have my laptop today because sometimes I'll do like a channel review and look at it for you. So you want people watching it though, so you can hit that watch time. Because you got 1,000 subscribers, but 4,000, you don't have the 4,000 watch hours, you're not going to get monetized, right? So they need to go together. So with the viewer retention, again, get right to topic. Share things with them that they want to know. Not that you want to share. Make sure it's something that your audience wants to know. So for example, if you are a barber and you know that your audience is interested in different hairstyles, right? You may come on and you live and show you cutting someone else's hair, and cutting that particular style. Or if you're going to be teaching them how to start their barber business, which I think you can make money on both ends, but make sure it's evergreen. Make sure you're giving them step by step. I always like to come on and have at least 5 steps that I'm sharing with you all. 5 steps. And I'll write them out. I got my piece of paper. Because if not, I will forget. I'll go off topic. So to help with viewer retention, though, you too have some notes. Make sure you let your viewer know how many points to expect. Hey guys, I got 5 points for y'all today. Hey, I got 4 for you today. Okay. The next thing is number 5, testing different formats. Testing different formats. So what does that mean? You're going to, again, test, do long form work better or short form work better, right? Also, when it comes to putting out your uploads, I would investigate. When we first started on my other channel, my husband does most of my editing. We put a lot of pop-ups in that video, a lot of pop-ups, or they call it B-roll. Like, for example, it may be like the baby crying. I might be talking about a baby crying, and he'll put a baby crying in the video. Those kind of things like that. You have to see, do people like those or do they not like them? Now I'm at a point on my other channel where, if I do that, fine. If I don't, fine. It's not a big deal. But sometimes even on my newer channel, I keep calling it newer, but it's really rebranded. Sometimes on this channel, I'll tell my husband, go ahead and put me some pop-ups in there. So retention, because people like to have a change of scenery. If I'm just sitting here talking and, hey, I have to tell you something. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be sure that you, I lost my thought when I read that comment. Sorry, y'all. But anyway, when you are, sorry, we got all these comments coming through. All right, guys, sorry. Yeah, but anyway, when you are doing your video, though, see what works better. Because again, it may not be necessary for you to put it may not be necessary for you to put pop-ups in your video. Again, I do that on my newer channel sometimes because it helps people, instead of them just sitting here watching me talk, a little something to flash on the screen, divert their attention, and then they come back. You see what I mean? So, hold on one second, y'all. Okay. There we go. All right. So, we are going to recap, again, how long should your videos be? Just to make sure we are crystal clear, you're going to determine if you're doing a short, which is typically 15 seconds or less. Long form should be 7 to 12 minutes. Your ideal video is based on what you're actually talking about. Don't try to just put extra information in there for time's sake. Make sure it is what is required. Don't talk any more than what's required to try to stretch it out. Are you going to be doing live videos? If you're going to be doing lives, I recommend at least 30 minutes to an hour at least. If you're not, then you can upload the number of videos that would create that same watch time. So again, I gave the example earlier, 30 minutes versus 3 12-minute videos, okay? So 3 12-minute videos is 36 minutes, all right? All right, good night, Ajana. We will see you next time. Thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. Much success on your channel, okay? Viewer retention, importance, okay? Again, how long are they watching your videos? That's really important. If you guys have any questions about your YouTube channel, please drop them. Okay, bye, Ajana. Thank you. Appreciate it. And then the next thing we have is we did lives versus upload. Number 4 is viewer retention. You want to make sure that they are actually watching you a nice amount of time. So if I put out a 7-minute video and they're only watching 2 minutes, that's letting me know, oh no, something's wrong. Something's wrong. They don't like that video, right? Number 5, and then that's good too. Your first few videos are going to be whack. It just happens. When I go back and look at some of my first videos when I first started, I'm like, oh no. I'm like, girl, what were you thinking? So the more and more you do it, you'll become more comfortable. And that's going to get people to want to continue to watch your video also, okay? The next thing is testing different formats. We already talked about that. Does live work better for you? Short form work better for you, or long form videos? So which one is going to be your jam? You know, for me, I can do live all day, like I already mentioned. We could be sitting here just chit-chatting, you know, eventually on this channel. As I continue to grow, you'll want to know more about me personally. I don't mind sharing a little bit. You know, you can be selective in what you want to share. You don't have to share everything, but people do eventually kind of want to know who you are. They may come because they want to know, how do I get watch time on my video? Boom. They want that question answered. But then after that, after months and months of watching me, they'll come back and say, oh, okay, let me see what Kimmi got going on today. What is Kimmi doing? What is she doing for lunch? And then I can start incorporating different things of that sort, okay? So again, I gave you the tips that you need to get that watch time up. And again, how long the video should be. So all things related to creating, check out Kreators Klub with Kimmi.com, okay? Until next time, guys, keep on creating. Bye. And download your free supply list, which you may need to start your channel if you need a couple supplies, at Kreators Klub with Kimmi.com. Bye. Until next time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today on the Kreators Klub with Kimmi. If you found this episode helpful, be sure to follow the podcast and share it with another creator who could use a little inspiration. For even more training, resources, and step-by-step guidance, visit CreatorsClubWithKimmi.com. Join our growing community of creators. Remember, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to get started. Keep creating, keep learning, and keep building. The life and business you're dreaming of is right around the corner. Until next time, I'm Kimmi, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Kreators Klub. Keep on creating.